Hey Ken, what you up to?
I'm a little busy right now. I'm doing some paperwork. You can come back later.
Yeah, no, I see all the papers. They are spread out over my bed cot thing. I was gonna take a nap, but what are these papers exactly?
Oh, I'm trying to join a very exclusive club.
What club?
Oh, the DAR.
The DAR. Now, Ken, I would consider myself as big of a Gilmore Girls fan as you are.
Yes.
Are you talking about the Daughters of the American Revolution?
Yes. Yes, I am.
Okay. Oof. From what I know, they do prefer you to be someone's daughter.
Yes. However, they do not force that rule. As long as I have a distant ancestor who fought in the Revolutionary War, they'll let me in.
Oh, okay. Who? I didn't know you were related to someone from the Revolutionary War. Who is it?
Oh, it's Benedict Arnold. Yes,
oh.
the famous, glorious soldier, Benedict Arnold.
Wow.
Yeah. You think they're going to let me in?
I think it's worth a shot. I think you've got a shot.
All right, I'm excited.
You should be.
I can't wait.
You're gonna be the prettiest gal at your coronation.
I'm gonna buy a big old dress.
You're gonna look hot.
And a big top hat.
Nice.
Oh yes.
No, that's a good look. That's a classy look. You know what? Do you want me to help you file this paperwork?
I would.
All right. Let me just. Oh no! It's going in the shredder. I put it in the shredder.
Well.
Yeah.
I'd like you to leave the bunker now.
That's. I'll just go in the other room.
And stay there for a long time.
Sounds good.
Until I say you can come out.
Sounds good.
And I'm taking away all your devices.
That's fair. Are you grounding me?
Yes.
All right, that's fair.
Hello, folks. Welcome to another episode of Kenspiracy. I'm Ken, and with me always is the wonderful William Corvis.
Whew. Hey, buddy. Whew.
You cold?
Yeah, it's a little cold in the bunker today.
Yeah, I turned the heat down.
Yeah, I could tell. I've been trying to keep track of the date since we came in here a couple years ago, and well, I lost track a couple of times, but I'm pretty sure it's May. It's either May or it's November, but it is snowing outside, so it's pretty cold.
Yeah, the end of the days will do that to you. The doomsday. Yeah,
they all kind of blur together, huh?
Mm-hmm. But I turned the heat off for the year, so we're just gonna have to deal with it.
Well, it's got to get warm soon, right?
Doesn't have to. It does not have to.
Oh, good.
It actually, if you think about it, it could get colder.
Cool. Well, hold on. Let me put a blanket on. Whew, okay. Oh boy.
That's your fifth blanket.
I know. It's a lot. I'm more of a turtle than man these days.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Can I share with you what I've been working on in case it never gets warm again?
Yes.
Well, so I've been concerned about this for a while, about the world freezing over and we never being able to see the sun again. So I've actually been building a train engine made to run a train around the world forever.
Okay.
In case all of society needs to get on the train.
Now, what would be the point of the train?
The train is warm, and the outside is cold.
So, great idea.
Yeah.
Would you mind if I took it and ran?
Yeah, go for it.
What if instead we took your said train engine?
Yeah.
And instead of putting it on a train, we just built it into a furnace and we heated a house, like a big complex or something. I feel like the train part is the weird part.
Yeah, but like the motion is part of what powers the train.
Well, everyone on the train would be equal, right?
No.
No? No.
Can't afford that. So, like, the people in the front would be pretty powerful and rich. Obviously, you and I would be in the very front as the people who invented the train. And then all the people kind of towards the back would be not.
As much as I like the idea of staying rich and powerful, I'm not sure I like it that you're on the same level. Gotta be honest.
Well, it's my engine, so like I can move you back a level.
Well, you did build it with everything from my bunker. So you see how it's actually my engine.
But like I built it in a cave from a box of scraps. That's from Iron Man. You ever see?
I've never seen that movie.
You ever see Iron Man?
No, I only saw the third one.
Iron Man 4?
Yes.
Yeah. It's from the first Iron Man. Jeff Bridges says it. He yells it. I didn't yell it because I don't want to peek the mic.
Or wake the neighbors.
Or wake the neighbors. News to me. We have neighbors?
Well, you see, I get lonely here, so I've been referring to all the undead around as the neighbors.
Gotcha.
So anytime they're making noise, I'm like, oh, it's just the neighbors.
I didn't realize that you got lonely. I can always hang out with you.
No. I'd rather hang out with the undead.
That's fair. What have you been up to this week?
Oh, man. If you notice, I haven't really been around lately.
Yeah, I assumed that was why you were kind of lonely.
No, I've been working on something really big. It's been a lot of fun. I've been putting a lot of my time into it, and it's just really a fun time. And I felt the best lately than I felt in a long time.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's not a train engine to power through the cold, right?
No, I would never steal that amazing idea from you.
Thank you. Can I know what it is?
Oh, no, you can't.
Oh, can I know later?
Nope.
Can I know ever?
News?
News. Breaking news in religion today. Jesus has returned to Earth. But there is a catch. He's only here to find his contact. When asked if this was the true second coming Christians have been waiting for, Jesus Christ issued the following statement. No, of course not. I'm not back yet. Now please stop walking around and help me look for it. I think it landed somewhere around here. Can you turn that light on? Some spectators are looking at this as a metaphor for life as a whole, while others are wondering why Jesus has not yet opted for LASIK. Ken, thoughts on the return of Jesus Christ?
You know what? I would have thought Jesus is a tried and true glasses man. So contacts.
Well, they didn't have glasses when he was alive, you know? That came later.
They didn't have contacts when he was alive either.
Well, but like glasses, you know, in the grand scheme of things, glasses, contacts kind of basically came around at the same time. Why not? Why would you opt for glasses when contacts are right there?
But then you could argue same thing with LASIK.
That's true. That's true. And I guess that's why are you one of the people wondering why he hasn't opted for LASIK?
I'm wondering, I would have thought Jesus would be a little squirmy and wouldn't want to touch his eye. And that's why he would get LASIK or wear glasses.
Gotcha.
That's why I wear glasses.
I thought you got LASIK.
No.
You were fiddling with that big laser in your room.
Yes, that was for something completely unrelated. And also, don't ever go in my room until I want you to, and then smile at the laser.
You know, last week we talked about how his blood tasted like Pepsi Fire. I'm surprised more people didn't chase him down to try to, you know, like vampire him, basically.
Yeah, I don't know if the urge to drink Pepsi Fire is stronger than the urge to not cut someone open and drink their blood.
It's not.
Yeah.
Personally speaking, it's a good thing that he didn't come into our bunker.
Mm-hmm.
Because I know how you get about Pepsi Fire.
Oh, I love Pepsi Fire. I'm just wondering if Jesus has it all together, because he's tasting like Pepsi Fire. He's losing his contacts. He's just sounding like a hot mess right now.
You know, I get it, man. Like we are all a little bit of a hot mess right now in this apocalypse. And I get why one would be struggling to keep it together. I broke my glasses the other day. I don't know if you noticed the tape on mine.
I did.
No, sorry. You're right. I knew you noticed it because you keep calling me a nerd.
Yes.
And I keep finding sheets of paper taped to my back that say kick me, which is weird because we are the only two people in this bunker. I don't know who those notes are for.
Oh, they're reminders for me.
Got it. Got it.
Actually, come here. I meant to do something for you.
Oh, what's up? Ah, well, Ken.
Got you.
I probably should have seen that coming, I guess.
Oh, you would have if your glasses weren't broke.
That's true. This is really on me.
Mm-hmm.
News?
News. In science news, one of the only remaining energy companies has issued a new outline on how they'll be moving to tackle our current energy crisis. Old Dirty Batteries, Incorporated, has announced that instead of focusing on renewable energy, they will be using their resources to clone dinosaurs, then kill and bury them again so that sometime in the next 100,000 years or so, we will have more fossil fuels. We spoke to the CEO of Old Dirty Batteries Incorporated, Russell Rafiki Rockenford, who reassured us that this new process is totally safe, but to avoid a Jurassic Park scenario, the dinosaurs are being locked up and that Jeff Goldblum has been moved to a secure location.
I think that this is an interesting strategy moving forward. I don't know if it's one I would have thought of because I'm more all about my train idea right now.
Yes.
But as like a backup to the train, like making sure we bury some dinosaurs. Now, are we planning on killing them humanely, or are we gonna hit the Earth with a big meteor type thing? Like, what's the plan here?
Now, I personally know Mr. Rockenford. Okay. We're colleagues of sorts. And I was talking to him, and he basically explained to me that they're going old school with how they're going to kill the dinosaurs.
Interesting. Can you elaborate?
Yes. So they're going to get a very large box.
Okay.
3-sided box.
Uh-huh.
And put...
Sorry, 3-sided box?
Well, it's going to be propped open.
Okay.
With some bait inside it.
Uh-huh.
The dinosaur will then run to the box.
Okay.
Eat the bait.
Sure.
Knocking the stick that's propping the box.
Okay.
And then drop a giant boulder on the box. Now you're wondering why not just drop the boulder on the dinosaur? Well, they don't want to see the dinosaur perish. So it's a humane way for the researchers not to have to see what's going on.
Gotcha. So it's like a real Wile E. Coyote type scheme they got going on. What are they going to use as bait for dinosaurs?
I've been told other dinosaurs.
Okay.
But the idea of cloning Jeff Goldblum has also been an idea.
That's not bad.
No, I think they're onto something there.
Now, I have heard that creating more than one Jeff Goldblum does result in something called the Goldblum Paradox.
Mm-hmm.
And that is where two Goldblums exist and on the same plane, and it essentially causes a black hole to erupt from the two personalities clashing.
Yes.
Is that a risk with this scheme?
Now, if you remember when the apocalypse first started, that's actually what they thought caused it.
Right.
Later on, we learned that that was not true.
There were two Goldblums, but they were on different planes.
Yes.
One was on the earthly plane, one was on the ethereal plane.
Uh-huh.
Earthly, ethereal, very different. You got to keep them mixed up.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
I think the true question is fossil fuels worth threatening our planet with that kind of black hole destruction?
And the answer is yes.
Yes, 100%.
The answer is yes. I mean, like, what are we going to do? Switch to electric?
Yeah.
Wind power?
Mm-hmm.
I've been outside lately. There's no wind. I mean, I haven't been outside, and the bunker is still sealed.
No, you can go outside as much as you want. Just, feel free not to come back.
Yeah.
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 But yeah, I think the fossil fuels are needed I don't know what else is going to power my Hummer, the H12 that I have.
It's impressive.
It is.
How big is that?
It is 30 stories tall.
Wow, that's big.
Yes.
It's too bad you don't get a lot of chances to use it in the apocalypse.
You don't. You really don't.
You really don't.
It's basically been a grocery getter, and that's just not fair to the truck.
You drive it, you only really drive it Sundays to church.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I get it.
But the resale values on it is going to be amazing. It's
going to be impressive, especially with them, putting more fossil fuels in the ground. Honestly, it's a pretty economic plan, I think.
Yes.
It's not as good as my train plan.
Now, my only problem is we're not going to be able to reap the benefits of this.
Well, speak for yourself.
Do you plan on living for the next 100,000 years?
I plan on living for the next infinity years.
Because we both know that we're probably going to live forever, but I don't want to be there for the next 100,000 years.
Well, I've been practicing my immortality.
You've been practicing it?
Yes.
Got it.
By not dying.
Yes.
So far, so good.
Oh.
So far, I am, from what I can tell, immortal.
There's always tomorrow.
There's always tomorrow. That's another test.
Mm-hmm.
Well, everyone, it's time that I introduce a new segment that I thought of this week, and I think it's something that is really essential, both for our listeners and for Ken and myself to do. It's called Compliments. Basically, how it goes is that Ken, hi, how are you doing?
Hey.
Things have been a little hostile between us and the bunker lately, and I thought that maybe once a week we could sit down and we could say some nice things about each other to remember the good times when we didn't live together and we weren't trapped in a small metal room together, and that we got along a little bit more. Are you down for this?
I am A-okay with this.
I appreciate you willing to give it a shot. So it's my idea, so I will start. Ken, you have a great sense of humor.
Will, you have a beautiful smile.
Oh, well, thank you. Ken, you've got a fantastic beard, one of the best.
Will, you are more shredded than the Hulk.
Oh, stop. Ken, you're a really hard worker.
Will, you look so pretty when you make a lot of messes.
Thanks. Ken, you're really good at keeping the house clean.
Will, you're almost as kind as you are annoying.
Okay, I think we're losing the thread a little bit here. Let me try to get us back on track, much like my train. Ken, you're really good at coming up with ideas to keep us safe.
Speaking of being safe, we would all be more safe without you.
Okay, I think you're kind of off the compliments track. These are starting to feel like insults.
Oh no, I'm speaking my mind. I thought we were doing compliments.
I also thought we were doing compliments, but I'm starting to feel a little.
No. One more. I promise.
I'm sorry.
I'll get back on the track.
Ken, you are a really sharp dresser.
Will, every idea you've ever had is not a good idea.
All right, I guess I've learned my lesson about compliments. I should probably just take the first one or two and then maybe end the segment.
Yeah. Maybe not do a whole bit about it.
Yeah. I guess this one's on me, huh?
It's on you.
Yeah. That's kind of a compliment to me that I can see that this one's on me.
Yeah, sure. You take them when you can get them.
All right. So we're never going to do this segment again, is I think what we're getting at.
No, actually, I really like it.
I didn't like it.
Let's do it once a week.
I would rather not.
All right.
I didn't like it very. I'm feeling a little down about myself.
Viewers, if you like this segment, please call in and let Will know. You can give Will your own compliment. You can call him and really tell him what you think about him.
I think I need 20 minutes to come back from this one. I'll be right back.
Okay. This portion of Kenspiracy is brought to you by the long hair Norwegian forest cat. Meow. Meow. I'm a kitty cat. I'm a kitty cat. Meow. Thank you, long-hair Norwegian forest cat, for sponsoring Kenspiracy.
In entertainment news, Warner Brothers announced that they've acquired the rights to McGruff the Crime Dog and plan to release a new gritty reboot of the lovable crime awareness mascot to the big screen. Reportedly, the film will center around an older, washed-up McGruff who, after decades of pushing an anti-crime agenda, will have to turn to vigilantism after his nephew Scruff is attacked by a gang of murderous thugs. Warner Brothers also plans to use the McGruff film to spin a whole new cinematic universe, with a future team-up film consisting of McGruff, Smokey Bear, the Crash Test Dummies, and of course, the man from This Is Your Brain on Drugs.
How dare them? This is crazy. How are they going to do that to my man, the lion from the DARE program? They're going to leave him out? Who cares about McGruff the crime dog? It's all about the lion.
I'm sure that the lion is more of like a phase 2, like a phase 3 addition to this cinematic. You know, they don't want to waste, they don't want to blow their load. Not to be blue, but you know, they don't want to waste all their good characters in the first. What if it doesn't, you know, the Marvel universe, I know you've only seen Iron Man 4,
yes.
but the Marvel universe, you know, they didn't have Spider-Man. They didn't have wow, Spider-Man really the only good Marvel character, huh? Mm-hmm. Anyway, they didn't have any of the good ones, and look what they did before the apocalypse ruined everything.
All right,
you know, they saved Captain Marvel for Phase 5, I think.
That's a fair point.
Yeah,
I am excited to see what they do with McGruff. What are you hoping for?
I'm hoping that it crosses over with the John Wick franchise. Oh. I think there's a lot of potential. If this is going to be an action movie, there's a lot of potential to cross over. You know, Scruff gets attacked by the same guys who attack John Wick's dog. Mm-hmm. Or maybe John Wick hears about another dog getting attacked, says, "Not on my watch." Jumps in.
Yes.
Says, "Hello, Mr. McGruff. I'm John Wick, and I'm thinking I'm back, baby." And that's what he says.
McGruff and Wick join together in this incredible buddy cop film.
It sounds good.
I would watch that.
Wick and McGruff.
Mm-hmm.
McGruff and Wick. It's Wick and McGruff.
Yeah.
John Wick has all the power here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, I think it's got a lot of potential to be like maybe a summer tentpole film. Yeah. Now, all theaters are closed.
Yes, always.
So it will be interesting to see if they maybe they mail us the film reel.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Who do you think's gonna play McGruff?
I don't know. What if they went in a different direction that most people would go? I'm thinking Emma Stone.
Interesting. Do a little gender flip.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
Mm-hmm.
Who says McGruff has to be a guy? Yeah. I agree. It's 2020.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Mm-hmm.
Emma Stone, good casting. Can I raise you?
Yeah.
Hilary Duff.
Ooh.
Yeah. She's looking for a comeback. You know, the Lizzie McGuire series has been, postponed.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but I'm afraid that if she's in that, it might take away her time of doing a Cadet Kelly 2 sequel. And that let's be honest, we need that in our lives.
From Cadet to Kelly.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. I'm excited. Smokey the Bear, I think, will be an interesting image to see on television or in the big theater.
Yeah. I assume they're doing CG for all of these except for the Crash Test Dummies, which I'm actually... I don't know if I should break this. Should I break the embargo?
Break it.
Okay, I'm risking something here. I'm risking Warner Brothers coming after me, and you know the oldest Warner brother, he's got fists.
Yeah,
He'll
Mickey.
Mickey.
Yeah.
But it actually, I am gonna play one of the Crash Test Dummies.
Really?
Yes. Wow. I know. It's you'd think it would be mocap. It's not. They're just putting me in a suit and a mask.
It's funny. I appreciate you not breaking my side of the embargo.
Yes.
Should I break it?
Yes.
Because it's not as interesting as yours.
How could it be?
I am playing Smokey the Bear.
Wow.
Yeah.
Is that why you've been eating so much honey?
Yes.
Okay.
I've been trying to get into character.
Gotcha.
I heard they needed a big bear. And I was like, oh, that's perfect. That's me. I've been growing the beard out. I've been wearing a lot of flannel to get in the idea of Smokey the Bear. Or he doesn't wear flannel, sorry. He wears the big hat.
Yeah.
It's been a while since I've seen Smokey the Bear.
Yeah. Ken, I think you might be a little confused on what Smokey the Bear looks like.
Oh?
Yeah, like he's like an actual bear and not a bear in how you're describing.
I've just been told all my life that I'm a bear.
No, and you are.
Yeah.
I just think you might not know what everyone means.
I'm pretty sure that they're just trying to take it in a new direction.
You know, maybe, you know what? It's 2020.
I'd watch that movie.
I'd watch that movie. Maybe it's a rom-com.
Or if they're gonna maybe I'm gonna have like a morphing ability, like the Hulk. Like I'm a normal person, then boom, I turn into Smokey Bear.
What you're proposing is a crossover with the Animorphs franchise.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. And I for one am excited for it.
Agreed. It's gonna be a good film.
It's gonna be a lot of fun.
Breaking news from the literary world. Turns out the famous book series Harry Potter is in fact a true story. You heard that right, folks. The wizarding world is real, meaning all you die-hard fans who thought for sure you would have been a witch or wizard were totally wrong. You are, and always will be, a stupid muggle. Our experts in the research department state that the magical world of wizardry has also been deeply affected by our current hellscape, causing most wizards to sell their wands to tourists outside of Universal Studios.
Ken, this is so exciting. Yeah. I always knew magic was real. And I'm telling you, man, they're going to send me that letter any day now. I know I'm a little over the age of someone in high school or middle school when they start, but I think that it just got lost in the mail. And like they're going to get it to me any day now.
I hate to break it to you, buddy. I don't think you're getting that letter.
I think I'm getting that letter.
When I got mine, they made sure that you got it. Like it would come in any way possible.
Wait, what?
Yeah, when I was in 8th grade, I got my wizard letter to Hogwarts, but I turned it down. It was a crazy week for me. I just couldn't handle it.
I'm sorry. You got your what?
My letter from Hogwarts asking me if I wanted to join, and I said no because again, it was a crazy week and I had a lot going on.
So you're saying that I didn't get that my letter wasn't, but you could have been a wizard.
Yes.
And you chose not to?
Crazy week.
What was going on in that week?
Well, Monday I had a kickball tournament.
Okay.
And I couldn't lose to that.
Right. I think I was on the other team for that.
Yeah. We cheated and we won.
You did cheat. It was blatant.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And no one cared.
I cared. No one listened.
No one of importance cared.
Ouch.
And then Tuesday, I had a low-fat Go-Gurt eating contest. Came in 2nd place.
I remember that.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I came in 7th.
Yeah.
And I threw up.
You did.
A lot.
I did a little too. Go-Gurt, do that to you.
Yeah, it hurt.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. To this day, if I smell Go-Gurt, I get a little like, ugh,
yeah,
in my throat, you know?
Me too. That was the same week that I found out that what I thought was dyslexia was actually the fact that I was one of the many children of Poseidon, and I was a demigod, and I was actually trying to read Greek, and my mind couldn't handle it. So I had to choose between being a demigod or a wizard.
And you chose demigod?
I thought the movie franchise would have been better, so I made that decision. Turns out Harry Potter was a very famous franchise where for the demigod, I got James Bond as a horseman.
Gotcha. So like, that's kind of the life decision that brings you to living with me in a bunker.
Yeah. If I could,
that's a rough one.
If I could go back in time, I don't think I would choose the letter, but I don't think I would choose the Percy Jackson decision.
That's fair. That's fair.
Mm-hmm.
So what you're telling me is that when you turn it down, there's an open slot.
No, I don't think that's how it works, because I think you do actually, because like I'm still a wizard. I just never went to school. You're sadly a non-wizard.
I think they call them no-mage.
Yeah, I don't like that term.
I think they say no-mage.
No-mage?
No-mage.
Yeah. I wouldn't know. I never, like I said, crazy week. A lot of stuff going on.
It sounds like you had a lot on your plate.
Yeah, a lot on my plate. A big, tall, old wizard also asked me that week to help him deliver a ring. So, like I said, that week was just crazy, and I could not juggle all of them.
Sorry, you said a big, tall, old wizard?
Yes.
Did he have a big beard?
He did. Do you know?
Oh, my God. You met Hagrid?
Uh-huh. Mm-hmm.
Hagrid?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
What?
Mm-hmm. You know, most people think that he's a Harley man because he's he looks like a biker, but he's actually a Triumph man. The motorcycle he rides is a Triumph, not a Harley.
That's a niche motorcycle joke for everyone out there. Enjoy that one. Let it linger a little bit. Let it fill your listening environment.
And you know what's even better about that?
What's that?
I don't even know if that's true.
The Triumph or that Hagrid rides one?
That he rides one.
Gotcha. Yeah. Let's just let it linger a little bit longer.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
You want to go back to your train idea? Because that's a great idea. And by great, I mean...
Well, actually, I'm glad you bring it up. Some sad news on the train front.
Oh, no.
Turns out I don't have an engineering degree.
Ah.
I know. I thought if I wrote down on a piece of paper, this is William Corvis's engineering master's, and then like a smiley face, I would immediately know what I'm doing.
Ooh. Well, I can give you a hand. I'm pretty good at engineering. I'm also a wizard and a demigod. And I delivered a magical ring. I've done a lot, so I can give you a hand building this.
Was that
train.
all in that 1 week in 8th grade?
What part of crazy week do you not understand?
A lot on your plate.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I tried goulash for the first time. That was the top thing that week.
That really was on your plate.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, gang, we've come to that classic, tried and true moment of every episode where Ken Driftwood presents a little glimpse of hope in a dark time. This is Silver Linings Playbook.
This is what I believe to be true. This is what I learned in the hospital. You have to do everything you can. You have to work your hardest. And if you stay positive, you have a shot at a silver lining.
You know what? We live in an awful society. Things are bad. But you know what I'm happy for? Emails. And the lack of them. No longer do I have to wake up and respond to emails, check my email, put thought into what I'm saying, think about who I'm saying it to. Is it a coworker? Is it a friend? Can I use emojis? Can I not use emojis? Do I have to sign off? Should I leave my number? Will they contact me? Is this the right address? Are they going to make fun of me for still having an AOL email? So you know what? Thank you, Apocalypse. Thank you for taking away the burden that is email.
Oh my God.
What's up, Will?
Is this why you've been 5 hours late to every recording session for this show? Because you haven't been getting my emails about the time we're recording?
Ken Driftwood shows up when Ken Driftwood wants to.
And you won't even... I knock on your door and you always scream that you're busy and I say, check your email, and you say, okay, will do. And is this your way of saying you've never actually done that?
Since we've entered this bunker, I have not checked my email.
I have emailed you important tax documents, write-offs for this very show.
Yep. Not one. It's actually funny. I set up this whole program where you send an email and it goes to my email box. My email then prints it out and then goes right to a shredder and shreds it.
Is that what was shredding while I shredded your DAR application?
Correct.
That makes sense. That makes sense.
We have a heavy-duty shredder. It was a good purchase.
You know what? That's on me. And from now on, I will write you handwritten letters.
That's fine. Do you know what my mailbox looks like to put them in?
Does it look like the shredder?
It is the tray on top of the shredder, yeah. Okay. Don't worry, it won't get shredded, I promise.
Let me just test it real quick. Let me write something down on a piece of paper. And okay, the sheet says, here lies all of Ken's hopes and dreams of living a Will Corvis-free life. And let me just go ahead and put it in your mailbox. And yep, just like I thought, just shredded right up into the garbage can.
Yeah, it's great.
Yeah, just like your actual hopes and dreams of living a life without me. Because I'd like to remind you, we're in this bunker forever.
We'll see. Again, don't go in my room and don't pay attention to that laser. Kenspiracy is brought to you by Ted's Dead Body Storage. For years, Ted from Ted's Dead Body Storage has been bringing the community quality dead body storage at a price that the competitors can't touch. If you act right now and use promo code Kenspiracy, Ted's Dead Body Storage will throw in a free juicer with every purchase. A free juicer! Hi folks, this is Ted from Ted's Dead Body Storage. I'd like to thank all of you, every single one of you, for using my company. Ted's Dead Body Storage. We store Ted's dead bodies. Yes we do. So if you need a dead body stored, I'm your guy. You can find me almost anywhere. Just shout my name real loud. Thank you and have a wonderful day. All of you, every single one of you, have a great day. Except for Big Bob. I still hate you.
The International Music Council announced this week that, with the apocalypse essentially shutting down the production of new music, they've come together to name the single greatest piece of music of all time. Jim Blake Nelson, the president of the IMC, said in a statement, "While we think all compositions have an inherent worth, it's time we stop pretending that all music is equal in the hearts and minds of listeners everywhere. With that in mind, we are happy to announce that the music that plays while you are buying games on the Wii Shop is the greatest piece of music ever composed." Meanwhile, Paul McCartney, who had been up for the award for his work with Wings, was reportedly seen crying in the bathroom.
I almost always get mad at these stories, but God, that song slaps.
Oh man, I don't hold a lot of stake in award shows and random groups of music councils, whatever. But I gotta say, I agree with them on this one. I mean that groove, that beat, just do 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 do. It's just so good. It just makes you want to. Just thinking about it, I'm dancing. Ken, am I dancing?
Folks,
call me Ted.
Dancing.
Call me Ted because I am dancing.
Now, if you had to pick a running up, a song that is second to that song, what would you pick?
Ooh, that is a good question. I would probably pick "Smooth Criminal."
Yeah?
Yeah.
By who?
What do you mean by who? It's one of the most famous songs ever written.
Yeah, but there's a cover and then there's the original.
I'm talking about the original.
Yes.
Yeah.
By Bowling for Soup.
No. Ken, that's a cover.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Who sang the original?
Alien Ant Farm.
When did Michael Jackson cover it?
I don't know who that is.
Yeah.
But Alien Ant Farm, a great one-hit wonder band. They're Smooth Criminal, one of the best songs ever written. They don't get enough credit.
What if they could cover the Wii Shop song?
I think that would be a dream come true. With that guitar crossed with the sweet jazz notes of the original.
Mm-hmm. Now, I feel like if we're talking about the best song ever made, we would be committing a crime if Hoobastank was not brought up.
I think it might be a crime to bring up Hoobastank, but go ahead, continue. Let's see where you're going with this.
No, that's really all I had. I'm not saying Hoobastank has the best song.
Okay.
I just think every time you talk about the best song, you should also bring up Hoobastank.
That's fair. Just like as a point of comparison?
Yes.
Gotcha.
Yes.
So you're saying like I should think about Hoobastank in comparison to the Wii Shop music channel.
Correct.
Got it. What do you think about Paul?
Paul who?
McCartney.
Oh,
seen
that
running
Paul.
into the bathroom.
Yeah.
That poor guy.
Yeah, but you know what?
I just can't think of a song that he's made that's better. Honestly, I can't think of many songs he's made in general. You know, they just didn't stick around. They were popular in their day. What, the 80s?
Can you name a single Wings song?
I can think of a Wings song before he joined.
Yeah, I can't name a single Wings song.
What has he done like anything else of note?
Wait, you're kidding, right?
I mean, I don't know any of his work with Wings, but like, did he do anything outside of the band?
You're telling me you don't know the other big thing Paul McCartney did?
Oh God, it's on the tip of my tongue.
Come on.
Oh, okay. What was it?
It rhymes with wheel bunting. Come on. Paul McCartney is famous for...
Seal hunting?
Yes, for stopping seal hunting.
Oh, I thought he was famous for seal.
No.
Okay.
No, he raised awareness to stop seal hunting.
Gotcha. I don't know how that guarantees him a music award, but I'm glad he did that.
Yeah, that's cool.
That's
We are against seal hunting here in Kenspiracy.
Yeah.
I, Ken Driftwood, am against seal hunting.
I, William Corvis, am also against seal hunting, etc. Unless my train hits it. That's not my fault.
Well,
the train doesn't stop, baby.
If your train
By the way, I
hits
got
a
the
seal-
engine working.
Yeah?
Yeah.
If your train hits a seal, we got bigger fish to fry.
No, we got bigger seals to fry.
Oh, I was just trying to make a water joke, but all right.
We got bigger seals to fry.
Boo.
Gonna cut that boo out. Put in some applause. Okay, Ken.
Yeah?
You promise that this time it's gonna be less dark, right?
Of course.
Okay, because last time it got a little dark.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Okay, I'm gonna intro the segment now, okay? But you promise, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, it's with cautious hesitation that I announce that this week we have yet another installment of Driftwood's Doomsday Directions.
Hey folks, it's Ken Driftwood here. Boom. You're in the apocalypse, right? You need to take care of yourself. You need to take care of your hierarchy of needs. And what's top on that list? What's numero uno for staying safe? And that is having fun. You need to learn how to express yourself during the apocalypse. Don't be all serious. For real. You have to have fun. So I'm going to give you 3 tips on how to relax and blow off a little steam. Tip number 1. Calamity cooking. This is a perfect time to get into cooking. I know what you're thinking, but Ken, there's no stores. What am I supposed to do? Well, when life does not give you stores, you get out there and you find your own store. Yeah, I said it. Get creative. You don't have ground beef? Find a rat. You don't have eggs? Find a rat. You don't have pepper? Find a freaking rat. They're everywhere. Find a rat, chop it up, put it in a sandwich. Rat stew, rat kebab. You got rat bologna sandwiches, fried rat. There are so many things you can do with rat. I'm getting hungry just thinking about it. Tip number 2. Doomsday dodgeball, folks. Think of this new awful world as one giant game of dodgeball. Because you're trying to get them without getting got yourself. And by them, I mean the mutated animals, of course. Or someone living in your bunker that you don't want them living in your bunker. You can try carrying around a big red kickball just to get those nostalgic fluids flowing. I'm telling you, life is a lot better if you can just throw a big old kickball at someone you don't like. Mailman, boom, kickball. Roommate, boom, kickball. Someone just passing by, boom, kickball in the face. The apocalypse is a lot more fun when you're throwing things at people. And finally, folks, if cooking or dodgeball aren't your things, well, you can always try reading a book like a fucking nerd.
This episode of Kenspiracy is brought to you by that feeling of disgust. Ew, is that Miracle Whip on your sandwich? Oh, ugh. What are you, an animal? Thank you, that feeling of disgust, for sponsoring Kenspiracy. Well, folks, it's that time again. The show is almost to a close, but of course, we want to keep in mind the things we loved from the time of when.
Turpentine.
King-sized Kit Kats.
The color green.
Goodbye hugs.
Kayaking.
Sarcastic greetings.
Medium rare chicken. Well, folks, I'd like to thank you for tuning in for another episode of Kenspiracy. We do it for you, so you know the news and you stay informed. Have a wonderful night.
Hey, Ken.
Oh, hey, Will. What are you eating, buddy?
Oh, well, I was working on the train, and things are going great.
Good.
But I got a little peckish, a little hungry.
Yeah.
So I went out to the kitchen to make myself a snack.
Mm-hmm.
And I saw that you had already made me a sandwich.
Oh, no.
It was on the counter.
Oh, no.
Yeah, I'm not the biggest fan of ham, especially this one, probably maybe a little bit past its date, but it was pretty good.
Well, that's not ham. That is a sandwich I was going to use for bait to catch a very large monster. That is a rat sandwich. That is a raw rat sandwich.
Like it's a sandwich for rats?
No, I went down to the sewer and caught 31 rats and put them in a sandwich.
All right, well, thanks for listening, gang. I'm going to run to the bathroom.
Yeah, light a candle. I'm Ken.
And I'm Will.
And this has been Kenspiracy.